While some Malaysians are on the streets exercising their constitutional rights of forgetting who they are protesting against, Prime Minister Anwar, also the current chair of ASEAN, was busy at work mediating a ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia. And just like clockwork, the orange baboon tried to chase clout by claiming the ceasefire. Excuse my bahasa, but lembu punya susu, sapi punya nama. Now, Prime Minister Anwar's willingness to step up to mediate the conflict takes advantage of the fact that Malaysia is close enough in geographical and economic proximity to be affected by the conflict if left unchecked, but historically distant enough from the root of the conflict to be impartial. And the root of the conflict is disagreements over the ownership of the temple of Priyavihia, a breathtaking Shivan temple built in the 11th century by the Khmer Empire. Now, if it's built by the Khmer, that should solve the ownership issue, isn't it? Well, not that simple. You see, after the fall of the Khmer Empire, Siam Kingdom gradually expanded control over Western Cambodia, reaching the height under Rama V, including the whole of Cambodia and Laos. However, it is during this time that increasing French incursion into Indochina resulted in the Franco-Siamese crisis, where Siam was forced to cede large swath of territory to France. This is where the Temple of Priyavihia comes in. The French and Siam actually had an agreement over the delineation of the border in this area, that is to follow the watershed line along the Dangret Mountains. But subsequently, when a map was drawn up by the French, the border did not abide by the agreement, resulting in the Temple of Priyavihia falling just outside of the Siam border. Rama V, not realizing the mistake and not having the cartographer to verify the map, signed and approved the map. Now, Cambodia brought an ICJ case against Thailand in 1959 over the Priyavihia dispute, and ICJ ruled in favor of Cambodia, rejecting the unequal treaty argument and also citing the 50-year acquiescence of Siam to the 1907 map. Following the decision, Thailand reluctantly withdrew its military, but reiterated that they have an intrinsic right over the temple. Now, it should be reminded that the jurisdiction of the ICJ is based on consent, and parties cannot be dragged to court unless they consented to ICJ jurisdiction. So it is unlikely that Thailand will ever consent to ICJ jurisdiction over territorial disputes ever again. So whose fault is it? Punishing Siam for not having the cartographic expertise to cross-check the map is basically victim blaming, isn't it? And how could we blame Cambodia? They literally never had a good year since the fall of Khmer Empire. They are merely asserting what is left of their dignity as they inherit from their colonial masters. Now, if it's not Thailand or Cambodia's fault, whose is it? The French, of course. Blame the French!